Hey, what's up everybody, this is Jay Martinez, and in today's video I want to talk about a small and simple change that I did that helped us to collect an extra $10,000 in just 1 week for our coaching offer, the coaching offer that I was promoting as an appointment setter. So this is pretty cool, and let's start. So first of all, I just want to say that one of the biggest mistakes that most coaches and consultants and even agency providers, service providers make is that they don't have a proper CRM in place from the get-go. So this means that for a long time they don't really use a CRM and they don't really have a way to track their prospects and their clients in a proper way. And when I say proper, I mean in an efficient way, because sometimes they use a pen and paper, sometimes they use an Excel spreadsheet, sometimes they use those things, but yeah, those can work, but those are not efficient. So again, yes, you can make tens of thousands of dollars without a CRM, because in fact, I was making, I generated that amount as an appointment setter, and it is possible, but it will be very hard to scale your business to 6 figures a month or more because your marketing efforts are not going to be efficient. So what this means is that you will follow up people that don't really want to buy your product, you will follow up with the wrong leads, and at the same time you will forget to follow up with the right leads, with your best prospects, people that really are interested in your product, people that really want to know more about you. And of course that's not good, because you are going to make angry a lot of people, and the people that want your product are not going to receive a message from you. So of course that's not good. And just again, you're just gonna waste a lot of time and energy if you do this. You are gonna start doubting your own service. You are gonna doubt your own product, your own skills, because you are not gonna follow up with the right people. For example, if you get messages all the time from people that are angry with you because they don't want your product, you will start to think, maybe my product is not good. But a lot of times it is just because you're following up with the wrong people. So that's why you have to be careful with these follow-ups, and you have to do this properly. And again, it is really important to make an emphasis on the fact that super big businesses have super solid CRMs. So just a quick story here. When I wanted to make this video because it was really cool to see how powerful a CRM can be. And in this case, when I was working as an appointment setter, as I said before, I didn't have a CRM, and still I generated almost 30,000 cash collected in my first month, and that was around 70K to 80K a month in revenue. But after a couple of weeks, I thought that I was doing a good job, but after a couple of weeks, I felt like I was not making any progress, and I started doubting my own skills and my own efforts. I started doubting a little bit the product that I was promoting, because I thought that maybe if a lot of people were not responding, or if they were getting angry with me, that maybe I was doing something wrong. But one of my mentors, he reviewed the system that we were using, and he's working with a guy that is making $10 million. If you know who you are, man, like this video, man. But he analyzed the systems that we were using, the things that we were doing, and he realized that we didn't even have a good CRM. So I was using like a tool on Messenger in order to track leads, but realistically that was not even useful, because I was not tracking leads in the right way. So not only I was not using the right platform, also I was not tracking my leads properly. And because of that, I had to rely on super primitive processes and super primitive processes to follow up with leads. So I was going to Messenger and I was typing words in order to find prospects, or I was trying to remember their name. And of course, that is not efficient. However, once we started using this CRM, and something before that, of course, setting up this simple CRM on Messenger was a little bit tedious, because I had to add all of the information from the leads that we had from the last 3 to 6 months, and it was super tedious to add all of these people to the right CRM, to the right tags, to the right places, because there were a ton of people and it was super tedious. That's why you have to do this from the get-go, because it will be even if you are not, even if you feel like you're not ready, it will be better to do this from the get-go. Believe me, you are gonna save a lot of time and you're gonna be really happy because you will have the right CRM from the start. But anyway, back to the story. So basically, we started implementing this CRM, and after 1 week, the interesting part about all of this is that after 1 week, we ended up finding, the team, I, the appointment setter, I ended up finding 2 amazing leads. I ended up finding a ton of good leads, but I found 2 amazing leads, and basically they didn't get a follow-up in the last 4 to 5 months. It could be a little bit more. So I reactivated the conversation, and we ended up having a $10,000 a day after 1 week of this implementation of the CRM. So just because I followed up with the right people, with the right leads, we ended up having this 10K day, right? So that was super, super crazy, because after doing something, it is like when you do something and you get a result. It is crazy to see that you can do something and then get a result, because we implemented the CRM, and after 1 week, here you have $10,000. So it was crazy to see that. And yeah, after that, after using the CRM, all the follow-ups were super efficient, and we knew exactly where our prospects were, and the revenue increased almost 2 times. So it was really cool to see the difference in the results that we were having just because of this simple implementation. And yeah, I mean, this is a short video, but I just wanted to talk about this because the main takeaway of this video is that you need to use a CRM even if you don't have a lot of leads, even if you think that you don't need a CRM, because at the end of the day, the biggest players in the game, like I said before, have CRMs. They have really good CRMs, and they have really good standard operating procedures in order to follow up with all of these leads that they have in these CRMs. So a lot of times they will use something like Close.com, for example, and they will call the leads right away, or they will follow up with the leads after 1 week, after 2 weeks, after 1 month. It can be anything depending on your service or product, but you will follow up with people, and those follow-ups will end up converting into clients. And that's why a CRM is super important, because a lot of people say that the money is in the follow-ups, and it is true. If you follow up with your leads, you will end up making a ton of money. You will end up taking all the money that is on the table. So that is always super powerful. That is always something that you need to have in any business that you launch. And yeah, it's funny to see that some people like Grant Cardone, they still follow up with people that they contacted 20 years ago. So it's, again, this is the power of a CRM, and you need to have a CRM if you want to grow. And believe me, I guarantee that businesses that are making $10 million a year, SaaS businesses that are making hundreds of millions a year, have super strong CRMs. So you need to have one in your business, even if you think that you are not ready. And now I just want to show you the CRM that I was using, because I want you I want you to leave this video with a lot of information. So we were using mainly Facebook, and because all of the leads were coming into the Messenger inbox. So for this, you can use ChatSilo. I will show you how this works in a minute. But for Instagram, for example, you can use Trello, or if you use other sources of traffic, or if you follow up with people through the phone, you can use something like Close.com. I think that their name was Close.io, but it is now Close.com. And of course, there are a ton of options that you can use, but ChatSilo is perfect because it is super easy to add tags. It is super simple to classify all of these leads into specific sections. And Trello is a little bit more challenging because you have to do everything manually, but still it is worth it, because again, having a CRM is something that is essential. Basically, it's something you have to use it basically. So here, for example, in Messenger, here we have the Chrome extension from ChatSilo, and if you click the ChatSilo extension, you can add here the tags. This is just a brand new account that I created for a new profile, so that's why you don't have a lot of information right here, but you just have to do something like this. So this will be something like FMS, a friend request, first message sent, group request, cold, cold, long term, warm, warm long term, warm quality. You can use all of these tags, and I will explain all of these tags in another video. But yeah, you can see that I can find all the leads that we have in the last 3 to 6 months. People that had a call with us, people that canceled a call, people that didn't show up, people that are warm, people that are cold. So I can keep track of everyone because I have all of them, all of these leads and prospects in my CRM. So I was using also another CRM in order to track their payments and in order to track all their information. But for now, even though this is a CRM only for Messenger, still the takeaway is that you need to use a CRM. And I will show you in another video the CRM that I am using for the payments and for all the other details. But just by having something like this, ChatSilo only costs like $29 per month. And yeah, but for sure it will bring you more than that every single month. So yeah, that's it. You need to use a CRM. This is super powerful, something that you have to do. And this is how we were able to get an extra $10,000 in just 1 week. And this was something super simple to do. It was a little bit tedious, but at the same time, it was something simple. So yeah, hopefully this was helpful to you. If you want me to review your conversations for free, leave a comment, leave me send me a message. And if you need more help, you can ask me anything. And that's it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.